I just shot 2,000 photos at a gig and narrowed it down to my top 10 without looking at a single one.
Until now.
Sorting through bad images can be brutal, so I outsourced that emotional pain to Sarah. Join me as I see my best images for the first time and find out if I'm a real photographer
or just some internet clown
with a camera.
This is Schmoopie Surprise.
Because she's my Schmoopie.
Bingo!
Oh my God.
I remember this dog. I was doing zone focusing, but a lot of pretentious people say that it's not zone focusing and it's called range focusing.
You can call it whatever you want, it's just
pre-focusing.
The vest on the dog, kind of like a leading line on the dog's back going to the ball. You know, you have to go through the guy's hand, which is going through the kid's leg, so he's reaching up like,
hey, how you doing?
And these guys were so nice. They posed for me. Big shout out if you guys see this. You probably won't.
Because you're not film nerds.
As you can tell, it's real low. With kids and animals, I find you have to shoot from the hip, or in this case, from the foot. And I love doing low angles. I love doing Dutch angles. It's just such a surprise to see what you can get.
It's so wide, it actually almost looks like you were in the water.
Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. Anyway, should I hit the button, or do you want to pull it up and do another drum roll?
No, you can hit the button.
I kind of like the drum roll, though. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay.
I can't even remember taking this one.
You have another one where she's a little further away that I kind of like the composition of more, but she's like making a weird face and it just looks weirder. I think this one's better. I love that you can see like her nails and her Stanley.
I don't know what it was that I saw. Maybe I just thought it was ridiculous. The whole America vibe with the neon. The thing I love about hip shooting, the Dutch angles. I mean, look at that, how everything's tilted towards her. It puts you off kilter and everything's pointing towards her. I wish she was interacting with somebody. That's my one gripe with this, because even though it's an interesting angle, interesting shape, an interesting subject, it's missing that fourth element of human interaction, a human moment, because she just seems lost in her thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna hit next.
3,
I cannot see.
2, 1.
Bingo!
Okay.
I vaguely remember this. I mean, the whole day was such a blur. The white of that umbrella sweeping up into the Santa beard. It feeds into and goes back up the other way, spitting out those two people. The one guy with his cowboy hat and the lady with her little fan thing. The barricade coming from the bottom left up towards him also feeds your eye to that. Your eye wants to go around. You want to look at it. It's kind of weird and wacky in like a they live type of moment.
What's your problem?
On to the next one. Bang!
Oh my God, I was
Hoping and pleading that these came out all right. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes, they have water spurt fountains at Louise Hayes Park on the Guadalupe. And here,
Did you just say spurt?
water spurts. What do you call them?
It just sounded weird, sorry.
Water spurts. I mean, the water squirter things. I mean, I don't know about you guys, my fellow hunters.
Splash pad.
Splash pad, okay.
the splash pad moment.
I saw these young guys having a ball there, just getting wet.
Getting wet.
So I'm a hunter. If you don't know what I'm talking about Hunter v. Fisher. I'm definitely a guy that cannot stay put when I'm taking street photography stuff. I never see a background and imagine a subject there and wait for it to happen. I'm always moving and I
Shoot wide.
So I was stressed the heck out when I saw these 3 young men having a ball at this thing, and I was probably 50 yards away. I hustled. I was out of breath when I got up there, getting my camera wet. And remember, when you see something and you gotta move, while you're moving, start pre-focusing. Who's got time for autofocus, man? Not me. Stop down. Get your settings right. I'm really proud of this one. It's good grouping. The 3 grouping in the middle. Far left, you see shadow people that haunt your nightmares over there.
Shadow people just sitting there watching.
And then you see another little Easter egg of a scene over on the right. Their shadows kind of point up to them. I love this picture. I am so glad that this came out all right. On to the next one. Let's go. Okay, eyes closed.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, oh, a dog picture. And this one might be my best dog picture yet. I cannot believe this. You can't even imagine how many blurry dog pictures I have. I own a dog and I've probably taken hundreds of blurry pictures of him, let alone the candid street stuff I try to get of dogs. And this dog he looked like a feast for the eyes. And those diagonal lines from the left side of the frame, they're leading to that dog's ass. And from the right side, they're leading to the main meat of this picture. I'm loving it. I mean, she's popping with that yellow shirt against that blue sky. And I use a polarizing filter, so that's probably why the sky is so dark there. I am pleased as punch right now. This low Dutch angle is working magic here. All right, makes that lady larger than life with some giant beast. On to the next one. Ah,
Okay.
I was hoping I'd get one of these moments. It's a sweetie pie moment. This lady was getting fed a chip by this girl. She was having a
Snack bath.
The kid off to the right with a neon shirt, he's kind of like forcing the eye to go down there too, and how the trees are tilted this way kind of just wants to like force you to look at what I was taking a picture of. I didn't do any of that on purpose. I didn't level the horizon line. It all stems from the sunship bag, the one super warm element in the frame that everything radiates out from, kind of like in a spiral.
Fibonacci, isn't that his name?
I just think this one is a happy accident. I was just trying to catch a moment, but I think all the stars aligned on this one. On to the next one. Oh my God. I chase these guys down like a bloodhound, I tell you what. I mean, what's more ridiculous than a giant unicorn floaty thing? I saw it from super far away and I just started hustling. I think Sarah was right next to me and I was just like, bye, see ya. And I chased them down across a field.
I didn't want to be weird, so I said to the parents,
Hey.
You mind if I get a picture of this and that? And usually when something like that happens, when you ask parents this or that, then they'll be like, okay, kids, yeah, stop. And I immediately said,
Just let them keep going.
like, I just want to get them doing what they're doing. I followed them for a little bit and I almost gave up because I wasn't getting what I was wanting. So I'm trying to work around to where I'm anticipating they're going to be.
Have you noticed?
Have I noticed what?
Have you noticed?
The Tonka truck.
No.
What?
The boy's left leg looks like the girl's left leg stepping over it.
Oh yeah. Vote in the comments. Did you see what Sarah saw when she saw this? Cross your eyes a little bit, guys. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like
I feel like once you see it, you can't not see.
Now I'm seeing it. You've ruined this picture for me. I'm glad this worked out. I creeped out this family for like 5 minutes and we got this picture. So
hooray.
on to the next one.
Ah!
Okay.
The thing that caught my eye here was the harsh light pouring down onto this big old dystopian wall to your right. The stars aligned here. Even the lens flare is pointing you to where I want to go. If you haven't seen it yet,
You must have a very pure mind.
there's even a shadow pointing you from stage right, telling you to, hey, something fishy's going on here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. I didn't even see that going on.
People be pure when you're out in public because there's creepy photographers taking pictures.
Yeah, that's
of
creepy,
you.
but watch what you're doing. Don't put yourself in any compromising positions now, you hear? I did not even see that happening. I just saw people, I saw shadows, I saw shapes, I saw colors, and I was just going for it, going buck wild.
Just like those people.
On to the next one. Bang! Oh.
What?
First glance, she's like, does this mole look right? Hey, I just bleached it down there. After the first hot take glance, you can tell she's not looking up at that lady's butt. But,
I said butt twice.
and that's what makes it such a silly photo. Everybody gripes about using manual. Use manual only or you're not real. This was aperture priority. Let your camera do some thinking so you can focus on the big picture stuff like, hey, I see somebody mooning somebody. Take the dang picture.
3, 2, 1.
Do it one more time. Yeah, I gotta be doing the drum roll.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
I reacted before I saw it. Man, that lady would not be happy that I took this picture, would she? Yeah, I love
This
it.
one I almost didn't include.
I caught her off guard. I wasn't trying to be sneaky. She was interacting with this vendor. She definitely is not prepared to have her picture taken. What I really love is the triangle of the Wolverine claws that this guy has. It's almost like it's stemming out from her eyeballs, like she's shooting laser beams. And I'm sure she'd love to hit me with one of them.
Like my eye goes to the guy and then I just kind of seen this woman that's like kind of annoyed. And then I also love that there's a couple in the top left corner.
They kind of look like a couple of frogs on a lily pad. You know, responding to Sarah, I think the one thing that stops me from being like main subject, middle of frame, is that his eyes are blocked.
He's got a red and a green right over where his eyes would be.
If you look at it that way, yeah.
She probably thinks you're taking a picture of her. And who knows, maybe she just kind of walked in while you're taking a picture of the guy.
No, she was there interacting with the guy, and I wanted to get that interaction. To be fair, I went in there with the intent of capturing a picture of the both of them together.
Honestly, I almost didn't include this picture because of her.
I mean, I think she makes it an interesting thing.
She makes me want to look at everybody else.
Beauty is only skin deep. Everything is subjective. You know, everything's on a spectrum. Everything's fine. Merch coming soon. I know I've been saying that for like over a month now, but stickers are coming soon. Keep a look on out for that. It's going to be a holiday release probably. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite picture is. Let me know if you liked this format or if I should never do another episode of Schmoopie Surprise. Goodbye, Internet. I'm Nick. Do you think anyone's gonna see this part? It's just a long green screen slideshow. If you made it this far, comment Schmoopie Poopy. If you've made it, if you've seen this part, comment Schmoopie Poopy. Okay, click one of these other things. Help me out, guys. I'm struggling. Bye. Ah! Okay, there's my outro.